Hello, welcome to Chunky Chick Handmade. My name is Brittany, and today is yet another video where I'm just sitting and talking to the phone camera. um, Today is yet another apology video. I think I've made a couple before saying, oh, I'm sorry, I haven't been posting. I have legitimate reasons, but I've felt guilty every time for not posting. Um, and I've been debating talking about this. But I feel like I'll just give you enough details to give you a general idea of what's going on. I'm not gonna go into too many details, and I wasn't even gonna talk about any of this, but here goes. So I've been through some kind of hard situations in the ending of 2019. Um, I ended a relationship and we were gonna try to be friends, and that didn't work out. So that caused me to not focus on a lot of things in my life, really. So a lot of things just kind of was put on hold, like me wise and everything else. I'd started going to the doctor because I've got some health problems, physical and mental, and I was not wanting to talk about the mental health part of it because it's still kind of a stigma, and this is not this is a crafting channel and I should be focusing on crafting stuff. Well, that it just didn't work out. So, but I have depression and I have anxiety and I have PTSD, and 2019 was the year of I started taking care of myself. I started going to the doctor. I started seeing a therapist, and I was like, I need to take care of myself. I'm 30. I need to make sure that I'm taken care of. That way, if ever in the future I meet somebody and I want to have kids, then I'm healthy enough to be able to have kids, because I don't need to be tired all the time, because that was one of the things that depression did for me. It made me tired. It made me too tired to the point to where I couldn't craft. I couldn't crochet. It drove me nuts because I had to put so much energy towards an unhealthy relationship. It's hard to say, but it was not a healthy relationship. But I was putting so much energy into working, and I was full time, but I had to drop back down to, okay, so I started part time, went up to full time, and I had to drop back down to part time because it was just too much for me to handle. And so, yeah, um, I'm sorry, it's my phone. Um, yeah. Anyways, so then in November, I started taking one antidepressant that gave me a bunch of energy, which was great. Um, I'm trying to think timeline things. I started a new relationship right at the beginning of that, and he ended that relationship. And it didn't even last a full month, but he ended it on um Thanksgiving. I count it as Thanksgiving since I'm off at midnight. And I don't count the next day until I go to bed because I work late. I usually work closing shifts at where I work at. So, so the night after midnight, he started talking to me and he broke it off with me. And then the next day I went to Seattle. That the video of where I went to Daiso, and I went the part 1 video where I went to Daiso, that trip to Seattle, he had broken up with me that night. So it was pretty difficult to deal with. But I shot each part of the videos, and my hand is tired. Um, where was I? I shot each of the two part of the videos, and I managed to edit one of them, but I waited too long to edit the second one because I was videotaping, I was recording on my iPad, and the second video went to iCloud, and I haven't been able to figure out how to get it from iCloud to edit it, because there's a chunk I need to edit out where there's just like dead time of me being my weird like spacey self. Well, so I haven't been able to figure out how to upload that one. And so literally I think the Daiso, I keep saying it funny, the Daiso video is my last video on this channel. But so after that, um in late November, early December, or is it in early December? Anyways, I went from one antidepressant that gave me a lot of energy but gave me severe insomnia to antidepressant that because I was so used to having like a lot of energy, and it just um it, this other one did not. It was hard for my body to adjust from one to the other. I was exhausted 2 weeks straight of just being pure exhausted. All that I could do was go to work and come home and go to bed. I couldn't do anything with my life. I put off hanging out with friends and um, switched up plans. So that lasted 2 weeks. And I'm like, no. I went back to the doctor and I said, I have to have something different. I just can't do this. And so my doctor suggested to go back to the first one that gave me more energy, but put me on a medicine that'll help me sleep for the insomnia. Well, so far, I still get insomnia. Like, my body will be tired, but my brain just won't shut off unless, so, like, depending on the circumstances, but that's what usually has been happening. So I've been switching mental health meds. Long story short, I've been switching mental health meds, and um, it's been wearing my body out to the point of having no energy to do anything. I forced myself to make Christmas gifts, and I was going to make a video about that, but I didn't give myself enough time because of switching between the medicines. I didn't even get a chance, or even starting the medicine, I didn't even get a chance to start making gifts until 2 weeks before Christmas. And so I quickly made all these gifts. I was going to make a video about it, but I didn't give myself enough time. I didn't have energy. And then I wasn't doing personal crafting until recently, like this month. And then I'm not going to be doing like much crafting because my hands hurt a lot from doing all of that. Anyways, I get off track. I can't keep a straight line in my brain ever. That's just the story of my life. So, I wanted to make this video sooner, but I felt like it wasn't right. And right now, I don't know how right it feels. It still feels really weird. Like, my hands are tired. But, like, hey, I should not be talking about my mental health, but my mental health is a major factor in my life that really affect me and what I want to do. I've been really wanting to have a YouTube channel just for fun. There's no way, I don't expect to hit like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. This is just a personal thing for me, kind of like helping me learn or help teach me how to talk better, I guess, because I sometimes in conversations, and my friends can testify to this, that my brain just goes so I'm hoping that this will help with that. So far, I'm still struggling, but it's fun. It's fun. It's funny for me. I tease myself a little bit. Like I'll go say something and go, it's just me. So whatever. But I also wanted to make this video because there's a stigma on people with mental health, and there shouldn't be. So I want to be a little bit more honest with, hey, I have mental health issues, and I'm working on it. And I'm not to say that if you're not working on it, then boo on you. What I am, it's taken me a long time for me to actually work on it. I've had short stints of going to therapy and then trying out medicine, but then things happened in life and I stopped. And it's been, ta-da! It has been a good 7, 6 something years. I don't remember. Under 10 years since I had actually gone to, no, it wasn't that long. It's more like 4 or 5. Anyways, since I've actually gone to therapy, and I was just sick and tired of being sick and tired all the time. So I started going to therapy and I started taking medicine. That's my story. So I can't, say anything about anybody else's story and anybody else's journey. So I'm not trying to say anything like that. What I'm trying to say is, for me, I wanted to take care of myself, but in the meantime, I have this dream of running my own little YouTube channel and running an Etsy shop, and I've been wanting to have running my own Etsy shop for years, like literally years, and I just trying to survive, working, having a roof over my head, and doing that has proven for me to be really difficult. Everybody's story is different. Some people can hold two jobs and still do a side business. I personally can't, for personal reasons. I can't. As of right now, no. I'm just struggling to work. Anyways, long story, super rambly. Long story short, that's the main reason why I will have like chunks of time that I'm not uploading. I'm trying to be nicer to myself because the more I feel like I'm not uploading, the more I'm failing, and the more I fail, the less I want to do it. So what I'm trying to do is trying to be more kind and be like, okay, yes, I'm not uploading, but that's because I'm trying to take care of myself. So if you actually watch this, I do thank you. I do apologize. It's long and rambly, but that's the reason why. I'm trying to take care of myself, try to take care of my mental health, give myself more energy to be able to um, do these kinds of things. My hair is getting a little bit longer on the sides. I want it. I want it cut again. I want another haircut. Anyways, I know. Um, I don't know how to end this video. Just know if you're going through stuff, you're not alone. I have mental health issues too, and you could always reach out for help to crisis lines or therapy or something um, when you're ready. No pressure. It's my tub full of crap. Anyways, thank you for watching. I hope you take care. Um, I will see you when I see you next. Bye.